Do you keep pulling clothes out of your wardrobe and putting them on and then thinking, oh wait, why doesn't this fit? My waist is up here. Hello? Or like, why is this hem still falling down? Why didn't I fix this already? Yeah, you are definitely not the only one. That's why I started something called Monday Mending and a few other reasons, but let me explain what this actually is. Welcome back, my lovely ladies and gents. Thank you for watching again today. I want to talk to you about something that I started called Monday Mending. Why? Because basically I mend on Mondays. It may be something that you may or may not already know, but I started having to do my mending on Mondays because my mending just got out of control. How many times do you go to your wardrobe and you pull something out and you think, yeah, why is that hem still down? Why doesn't this fit? Why does that still have a hole in it? Why did I not fix that already? Yeah, like why I started this is because my mending pile just got out of control. It was huge and I would never do it. So I decided probably about a year ago that every Monday, I just picked a day, and it rhymes with mending, Monday, you know. So I picked Mondays as my day that I would do just at least one item from my mending and just get it done. Because I really wanted to get my pile, that dreaded Mount Mend, under control. And it actually worked, and I did it publicly on Instagram to keep myself accountable, because then I actually had to do it if you guys were waiting for posts. And it turns out that you guys really enjoyed it, and it's something that has really sort of clicked with you all as well, in that you're really wanting to mend and make do and mend, really. I'll talk more about that a little bit later. For right now, this video, I usually do show you my mending, what I'm doing. It's not meant as a tutorial because I don't know what the mending I'm doing, and it's not really something that you'll search. You might not need to do the same thing, because that's the hard part about mending and refashioning, is that there is no instruction manual. You really have to assess what you've got in front of you and figure out what to do on your own, which is kind of hard, right? So I like to just show you what I'm doing, what I'm mending, what I'm thinking about when I'm sort of processing and assessing how I'm going to fix it, so that it gives you a better idea of what you can do with your own clothes to make them last a little longer. And this skirt was like #1 for today. I've kept pulling this out all winter, and like, you kind of think it fits, but like, no, it doesn't. This needs to be fixed. Okay, so luckily what I'm going to do with this one, this is a great 70's wool skirt and buttons up down the side. So this is my actual waist, and it was sitting like down here. Not flattering. My waist is up here, and I would like it to sit up here. So I'm just going to go ahead and mark this one where I want it. Let us take a wee little bit closer look at this skirt, and let me show you what I'm doing here. This one is really quite simple and easy. As I said, not everything is even going to be really complicated. It is a button up side all of the way down, so it just continues to button. So I'm really going to keep this one simple, and I'm simply going to be a bit sneaky and actually just move the buttons across using the buttonholes that are already here, because I don't want to change that. That's the hard part. And actually moving the buttons so that it's smaller this way. And I'll move them all the way down. And I'm even going to be sneakier, and I'm actually going to leave this here, and I think just add a little snap or something underneath to keep it up the top. And I don't think that, because this is a winter skirt, having a double layer down the side will particularly make too much difference in this. And let me just point this out, that because this is actually just pleats all the way around, if you are to pull this out, you'll notice that this doesn't have any shaping or anything like that. It's just straight, no side seams, no nothing, just pleats all the way around. So if I just take in one side, I won't really be making it like wonky or uneven. So I can get away with this sort of sneaky take in for this one. But this will not work for every skirt, okay? Keep that in mind. super easy. I have my spot here that I've marked that I already want to move my button. So all I need to do is just measure down and make this even all the way down. So I'll measure here, 5.5, my next button, so forth, so forth. It actually falls on this pleat, so I'm going to make sure I stitch that pleat down, otherwise it will just kind of flap open. Underneath, for this first one anyway, doesn't really matter underneath here, but I need a bit of tightness at the top at the waist, so I'm going to make sure, so it will pull in. Basically this will sit just here, evenly all the way down. So maybe you're thinking, why showing me such a simple little mending job? It's not so, it's a bit about what I'm doing and showing you here, and it's a bit about the just spreading the word and spreading the love about mending. Because if we are truly going to make a change in the way that we do fashion and fast fashion and put a stop to this madness, let's just say, we need to really do something different about the way that we treat our clothing. Something that the fashion revolution started is the hashtag of loved clothes last. Loved clothes last. And it is very true. We once upon a time actually cared for our garments and would repair and reuse them, and it's just something that people will throw things away instead of repairing them. Like, you've seen the clothes at the thrift store that just have a button missing or a broken zip or the hems just come undone. People have basically thrown it away. By thrown it away, I mean donated it so they feel better, because it's just unmended. And of course a lot of people don't have the skill to mend, which is why we are here showing you what I'm doing. Everyone on Instagram has really loved and enjoyed doing this too, and it's just created such a little group, and I love it. So I want to continue that magic, because I was just thinking, why would I not make an actual proper video and put it over here on YouTube, right? So here I am. This is hashtag Monday Mending. So what's the idea? As I said, I started it to try and get through my pile of mending, because I do believe in mending our clothes, and I think that we should. And it was a bit of an accountability to get it done. Why do I keep doing it? Is because we need to mend our clothes and make them last longer so that our environment and our earth can last longer. Now, if you would like to join in, if this sounds exciting to you and you want to join in and get this done as well, sort of bring this idea of mending your clothes into your life, I'm really excited. I would love to have you join us. So what do? Well, it's really easy. Basically, every Monday, just go to your pile or your wardrobe or wherever you keep those items that are just a little bit damaged, need some help. Go to your mending pile and pick out just at least one item, just at least one, and just get it done. Even if it's a 5-minute job or it takes you an hour. Every Monday, just pick one item to get it done. I want to see, I love seeing your pictures, so use the hashtag MONDAYMENDING on all your pictures. It generally only really works in the hashtags on Instagram, but I'll have a post there as well. But what I'm thinking for here is, now it is Monday for me, but it's probably only Sunday for you when you're seeing this first time, like straight up. So what I like to do, keep yourself accountable, right? Comment below and tell me, what are you going to mend this Monday or have already mended? Leave me a comment below to kind of keep yourself accountable. And then if you're really, really good, after you've actually mended it, come back, find your comment and like comment on your comment and tell me that you've done it and finished it. How about that? Would you look at that? It now actually sits at my waist. Wonderful. My Monday mending is now complete, and you can feel free to know that you might be able to cheat a little bit on a sort of straight wrap-aroundy kind of skirt like this as well, but don't do it just one side from anything fitted. It will not work. The idea of me sharing my mending, as I said, isn't so much of a tutorial but a bit of accountability, and there are different types of things that I do, so it's I always enjoy seeing the thought process and the different ways, because we all know in sewing there is no one way to do anything, and the different ways that you might get to the solution that you need for the different mends, because it can be really hard to figure out what to do for different type of mending. So I will share hopefully with you some more of my mending, but I would love to know what you think about this. Is it something you want to keep doing? How do you feel about hashtag Monday Mending and doing this? I know that you guys are all menders and sewers and not into fast fashion and want to change things, so I think that you might be on board with all of this, so I hope so. Anyway, I always love reading your comments below, so if you actually know someone who would really enjoy this message as well, please share this video with them. I would really appreciate it. It just spreads the word and the message about mending and repairing our clothes and slow fashion. So thank you. And then until next time, bye. Not even quite sure how I managed to do that, but are you okay? I hope this isn't going to be a haul for next Monday's mending. No, I think it's okay.